Hello and welcome back to Oak Bridge. So we are now in April. Not a great deal has changed here really. Apart from the fact we've got some more animals now out in our grass field that we drilled last year. So we ordered a couple of ring feeders which came yesterday and we've bolted them all together. So we're going to take one of those out to the field today to just give them some hay. We've had some animals out there for a couple of weeks now. We've still got the others up the road, but they need to come out soon and join this lot. But we've got 60 out here, so they'll be joining that lot shortly because we've got to get them out of that barn. The weather's good enough now. We've got someone here at the moment who is fixing a JCB, and we've got another one on loan at the moment. Something's gone seriously wrong. He's turned up this morning to have a look at this, our load all. But yeah, something's gone seriously wrong with it, and engine wise, and it's losing hydraulic pressure and all sorts. So yeah, not very good. So we've got him in just a private mechanic to try and keep the cost down a bit, to see if he can work out what the problem is, and I'm sure he'll let us know later. But we have got another higher sort of demo one in at the moment that the shop has let us have. We've got a quite a bit newer 54170, which is quite a bit more comfortable and pleasurable to drive than that older thing. Much more modern. So we'll probably have to come back in a bit and get a bale. But we'll just whip one of these over here into the field. So I think I'll leave that about there and roll this ring feeder around and get it on the spike so we can carry it out to the field. So we'll just very carefully take this over there. Try not to drop it or bend it. Everything looks quite a lot nicer now it's the spring. A lot greener. Brian is here today and he has actually taken the cultivator up to that field that I think we said on the last episode we were going to possibly get hold of. We actually did get hold of it, so we're going to plant some arable crop out there, maybe wheat, possibly. But we'll look at that in a little while. We have also been able to get hold of another grass field, which is just up above where our barley field is here and these cattle are here. There is another field up there that's come available, so we've got that. That is quite a big field up there. So we'll get this out there and set that up, and then we'll come back for a bale of hay. Some geese there coming back for the spring and summer. Must be a good sign. So we have put this ring feeder in here. This grass seems to have shot up since I was last here, but I think we're going to give them a bale anyway. and then they can pick and choose what they want. Not quite sure why, but this field seems to have only weeds around the headland. So this is something we'll have to get onto and get ourselves a sprayer and get this field of barley all sprayed up very shortly. So we'll get back there now and grab a bale. So we're back in here now, so we'll just stick this in here. Right, that's in there, so we'll just get that net rack taken off and they can do what they please with that. Right, let's put that JCB away, so we'll just take a trip out in the Hilux and see how he's getting on up there. Just going to park this up here actually. It's just as easy just to hop over the wall and go for a little walk. Trying not to get stung with all these stinging nettles. Oh, there he is, he started over that far side. And it looks like he's doing quite a good job here. Dragging up that soil from this winter ground. That's good enough to drill straight into, I think. So he's going to deal with that, and we are going to mow this field of grass that we've got, because all the grass we've got out of the two fields at the moment, we want to try and make as much probably silage now as possible. Even if we can try and get 3 cuts off of both of them, will be good. But it all depends on what the weather is going to do this year. Right, so I'm just going through this drill and making sure this is all good to go, so I'm giving this a good check over, because what Brian doesn't know yet is he's going to be swapping over to this, because I think I want that Massey to do the mowing. So we'll get this all sorted out ready for when he's finished cultivating, and then he can go and drill that field. Right, so he's gone off on a fence to drill that field of oats, and we are putting our mowers on. I have bought a brand new front mower, and I'm just about to hitch this up. So we've got a front and back mower, so we should be able to cover a nice bit of ground with this. So we'll get that on and get out there. So we've got plenty of power with this thing to mow with this setup. So the other field we've got is just above this barley field basically. So if you're liking the look of these hedgerows, I have done a video on how I've done these hedgerows, so do go and check that out. I think it's realistic hedgerows. I think there's only a few videos ago back. Quite a simple thing that you can do, so do go and check it out. So we are out here, so we've rented this field. We've definitely got it for all this year, so we are going to get it mowed, and we'll have to get probably a baler and a wrapper, I think, or some system of getting some silage bales done. But we'll get cracking and get mowing out here. So that didn't last very long, so we're on a bit of an angle now. I've hit a metal spike and it was sticking out of the ground, and I've got a puncture on the front tyre, so that's gone completely flat. So that stopped us in our tracks at the moment. I have called a tyre company, so I'm just waiting for them to come out, but we can't do anything until that's fixed now. So it's just waiting for them. So a guy from ATS has just turned up. We've just been waiting about an hour out here. So they've come out and they've actually brought another tyre with them. So hopefully they can get this fixed a bit sharpish so we can carry on mowing. So until the next time, because obviously this is going to take a little while, hopefully by next time we'll have this all mowed and ready to either bale or pick up. So thank you very much for watching this episode, and we'll catch you again next time. Cheers.